aren't little itty bitty burgers.
No,
these
they're
are huge.
Thanks to Cindy and Bob for making them.
You have to have huge buns.
Yep.
Not gonna
Put
make
the right
them tiny
here.
little burgers.
Those are burgers. Huh? Come on over here, Bob. Everybody, this is Bob from Mountain Crest Farm in Georgia.
And Cindy's inside because she's camera shy. I do have a wife. They've seen her.
I don't know. Don't know if it's his wife or not. Just somebody that doesn't want to be on camera. But
Our mistress.
we took a little trip to the HOA, then down to Alabama to see two-seater micro farm. Now we stopped up here to see Bob here at Mountain Crest Farms, and he gave us a heck of a surprise. He said, "Oh, by the way, you're leaving with a pig."
Which we had to go to Tractor Supply.
So we had to go to Tractor Supply, buy a crate, and we're down here in a Honda Accord.
First time I've ever seen somebody hauling a pig in the backseat of a Honda Accord, but that's what they're going home with.
And he's going to go for a 13-and-a-half-hour ride all the way back up to New York
You mean
from
she?
here. She.
She,
It's a
she.
she.
You got a she.
It's a gilt.
And we need a name for her.
Yeah, we're going to have to name her, but that'll be... We'll show you the video of her in the car, in the crate.
Catching her. I think we got some.
No, we didn't get.
We didn't get no
Well,
video
we can
catching
swap.
her.
We can swap somebody around. I think I do. I'm not sure. Anyway,
Anyhow,
that was interesting.
we're taking a southern pig and turning it into a Yankee pig.
Which means you're gonna have to, instead of feeding it regular pig feed, you're gonna have to feed her grits.
Just a couple grits or one grit?
I told them about grits, and it's a true story, and they can tell you about that in another video. But there's a story of Yankees and a grit.
Yeah, and it was funny. But we're down here. We're we've been a subscriber to Bob here for about a month and a half, and we were on our way down, and we told him we were going to be down this way. He says, "Well, stop in for a live stream on Sunday night." Well, we were in Alabama, and we didn't realize there was an hour time difference. By the time we got ready to leave, we didn't have enough time to get here last night to be on his Sunday Night Live. So
He called me from 2.5 hours away at 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon and said, "We're not going to make it for the 6 o'clock live stream." I said, "Well, 2.5 hours away, an hour away from the show. No, you're probably not."
so we
They forgot Alabama's on one time and Georgia's on another.
So we came over here and we've been here all day. It's probably around 6 o'clock in the evening. And this is really our first chance to get a video today. He's just been talking and talking and talking.
Lord, we've talked about everything.
And looking at his large black pigs.
They're not that large, are they?
Well, yeah, they're large black. What your boar's what? 900 pounds? He's a big boy.
900 pounds.
He's a big boy.
And they've got one of his daughters in the car.
And she's going up, and next year we'll breed her. After y'all gonna have to come up with a name for her too. You didn't help much with the last set of pigs that I had, but we need a name.
And we're going to have a collaboration. I've got a pig that I'm going to raise to slaughter weight out of the same group of pigs. So he's got one that he's going to raise the Yankee way in a Yankee climate, and I've got one out of the same group, starting off the same way, that I'm going to raise in a southern climate. We're going to see if the climate really has much difference, if having to deal with the cold in the winter and all that. In 6 months, or 3 months, or a year, whenever, we'll set it. We hadn't set a time yet. We're going to compare pigs, see how different or how alike they are.
Yeah, we're not competing to see if we can get this one bigger. We just want to see what the difference is between this, because it came from the same batch of piglets, the same mother. We want to see if there's a difference whether they're going to grow better down here or up in northern country where it gets 16, 20, 30 below zero sometimes.
Yeah, see, I've only seen, I've seen 1 degree below zero in the 18 years I've lived here.
And
17 years I've lived here.
we've seen weeks of 15 below
Yeah,
without coming up.
Typically, our lows for the winter, we will have 10 days in the teens, and most of the rest of it will be in the 20s. But we have, last year as a matter of fact, it hit 1 below zero once.
And last year we spent 2 solid weeks at 10 to 15 below zero.
My bones creak too much to do that. I've done it. I used to live in South Dakota. I've lived in Alaska for 3 years. But I've gotten too used to southern weather. I got to go check on these burgers. We don't want burnt burgers.
But we think there's a good way to see, because it ain't like I had a pig up there and say, well, I can grow this one and you can grow this one. This is from the same litter, and now we're taking them to the opposite ends of the country to see how they're going to do. North versus south. And it's not a competition, it's just to see how they do. We have a couple of piglets over yonder that are 3 months old. Let's see if we can zoom in. And one of them is coming home to New York with me. Transplanting a southern pig to make it a Yankee pig. We'll see how it does. Hopefully it'll do good. Bob says his boar's a big old boy. Let's come up here and get a closer look at him. There he is. Big, 900 pounds. Roscoe. He was one big pig. Oh, I forgot to film it, getting him. Huh? But look at what we're doing. Walk on down here. It's a country road, not a driveway. There's our car. New York plate, so you can see. Let's come on around here and look what's in the back seat. A piglet in a pig crate, not a dog crate. It's a pig crate, even though it says retriever on it. That's our new pig. We're gonna take him up to our place and raise him up. Raise her up. It's a her, excuse me. She is 3 months old.